It is upon us.
That wonderful time of year.
Eggnog.
Twinkly lights.
Hot chocolate.
Christmas movies.
Hot apple cider.
Christmas music.
Mulled wine.
Christmas parties.
Christmas parties with single malt scotch out of Carl's fancy scotch glasses.
Christmas snow.
I think we've exhausted this.
Christmas poop. I don't know.
Hello and welcome.
I love my Christmas poop.
To the Movie Men podcast.
The B team.
That's Carl.
And that's Brady.
Oh my goodness.
Right out the gate.
Right out of the gate.
Waste time.
No,
second episode in.
Normally you're like, oh, this is Brady. And I'm like, what? What? Where do I fit in? This is maybe the greatest Christmas gift you could have given me. I have a sense of identity.
I'm not a word. What is it? Is word Nazi still politically correct? I don't know. A word. I don't know the English language rules as well. I love
how you're struggling to look for a word to describe the fact that you're not real great with words.
Well, I was more specifically speaking to the rules and how those rules are spoken and written.
Grammar
nut. I'm not a
grammar police.
Nut. Grammar police.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this or that. I don't know which one's appropriate. I don't know which one is the proper use for there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're saying that sounds more appropriate.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the most appropriate way would be for us to introduce ourselves, but that feels cold.
That's not
and isolated.
podcasty.
No, not at all.
Podcast here.
So as we've alluded to by coming out and saying it directly, it's
Christmas.
The holiday season. Well, it's the holiday season.
Buddy, my favorite time of year. It's finally here.
Yeah. And with that comes all kinds of fancy holiday specials. And
classics.
And classics. And we're here to talk about one.
A new one.
The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
What are they calling them? Special presentation?
A special present, a Marvel special presentation. Yeah. Which, listen, so far, the two special presentations that we've gotten, please do more. Keep them coming.
Home runs. They're great. They're so good.
They're short. This would be an excellent way to introduce all kinds of new characters to us in a way that is giving us quantity, but also not sacrificing quality by trying to stretch it out over 6 episodes.
Yeah, and answer questions that we as the audience are dying to know the answer to that don't make sense for them to really dive into in a feature-length film.
Yeah, or pose new questions.
How did Quinn get his guns? Did he buy them off the black market? What's the story there? That's a question that I've kind of had. How did this Quinn get his pistols? That's kind of an interesting thought.
For me, it's an interesting thought, and it was a question that was answered, but it's not as big of a question as the one that was now posed, which was, how the hell did Nebula get Bucky's arm?
Yeah.
What is that?
Did she trade these for it?
I can't see Bucky.
It's not the army he's wearing in Falcon and Winter Soldier. In Falcon and Winter Soldier, he's got a new arm.
Oh, does he? I thought it was the same one.
I'm fairly confident it's not the
because it's his black and gold one, right? It wasn't his Winter Soldier arm. It was his
Winter Soldier arm was pretty much just silver.
Yeah, with the red Soviet.
Yeah, but here is a good picture. Oh no, it is. It does look similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was different.
That's a question we're going to need answered.
Oh. Pardon?
That's a question we're going to need answered.
That's a new question. Yeah.
Yeah. And does Bucky not have an arm now? Like
maybe after Falcon and Winter Soldier is when he upgraded, and Nebula's like, "Hey, can I have your arm that you're not using? Because I know somebody that really wants it for Christmas."
Yeah, but you see Bucky saying yes to that?
I see Bucky being struck by the spirit of the season, and Santa Claus standing behind Nebula, giving him the old nod. Go for it, buddy. I got a new one for you.
You're watching a different MCU than I am. But
hey, if the MCU follows comic book canon, Santa Claus does exist within the universe.
That's fair, I guess.
So
the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Let's dive into this. Initial impressions. I was lukewarm to this going into it. I was like,
did you go into it wanting to watch an MCU title, or wanting to watch expecting a Christmas title? Like
a Christmas title.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
Yeah.
Because that really, like, how you go into it sets the tone for the whole thing. Well,
it couldn't trounce all over canon. Like it needed to fit in as part of the story for sure. But ultimately I wasn't, like as we talked about on the news the other day, Guardians has never been like my super excited, oh my gosh, I can't wait franchise within the MCU. And so I was like, okay, whatever. It's James Gunn. That made me excited. It's Christmas. That made me excited. It's Kevin Bacon. That, if that doesn't excite you, there's something wrong with you. So yeah, I went into it, but mostly kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. Like thinking this would be a maybe watch once and glad I watched it. Don't really need to see it again kind of thing. This might become an annual tradition now.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
It is such a good, I keep wanting to say movie, but it's just so good. It is so good. It made me laugh. It got me excited at times. And I didn't cry, but there were two moments where I could feel the tears like kind of welling up a little bit in my eyes, which I did not expect at all. So all in all, really good. What are your first thoughts on this?
Yeah, I went into it expecting Christmas movie kind of material, and it didn't disappoint. Like, yeah, you got the kind of Christmas comedy. You've got heartfelt laughs, heartfelt kind of emotions flowing there from the kind of the gift giving and the revelation of Mantis and Quill being related, and it hit all those kind of hallmarks that you want from a good Christmas movie.
Yeah,
good Christmas music, Christmassy music. You got iconic cameos from actor like, and not playing a character, like the actor comes in as themselves into this fictional world, and it's like, oh, that's so, yeah.
And references other actors. Henry Winkler is now official MCU canon.
Yeah. So it was first impression. This is a great Christmas movie.
It's so good,
and it's a great addition to the MCU.
Starting from the like iconic Christmassy feeling animated intro.
Yeah.
Like that takes you back to like old animated Christmas specials.
Yeah.
Not like the old claymation stuff, but like
Yep.
80s and 90s.
Old school animation style.
So that was good and fun and gave us some backstory. The music, you talked about the music. The music in this is ridiculous. Like that rock number at the beginning that happened, and Quill says it perfectly. He's like,
that was hilarious.
He's like, you just got these instruments? Like, yeah, it was. Well, it was just like
him commenting on all the thoughts of their alien thoughts on the stories that they've been told from they didn't hear it firsthand from Quill.
No,
or else Quill would have known what they were up to. They heard it third hand from
it's the broken
probably
telephone.
Rocket. Like a lot of their references are like really weird thoughts that someone like only Rocket would have.
Yeah, Rocket puts his own spin on everything, right?
Yeah, like and that's what a lot of these thoughts feel like. They feel like Rocket Raccoon thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
So that happens. It gets introduced to us that Peter's supposedly all bummed out because it's Christmas and he hasn't actually really had a traditional Earth feeling Christmas in years, right?
Yeah. Well, essentially since he was abducted
on from Terra, which for the layman, that's what the aliens call Earth. And yeah, so Mantis and Drax kind of set out to Earth to find Quill the perfect Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
And
his hero.
Well, they don't decide that quite at first. It's not, at first it's just like, let's go get him the perfect Christmas present. And then it becomes, well, what if the perfect Christmas present is a person? What if it's his hero, who they don't acknowledge or realize is an actor, right? They think that the tales of Footloose and everything else,
real stories.
Friday the 13th, they're all they're all real stories. But two interesting things about this at this point. One is this special not only was an excellent Christmas thing and was funny and emotional and whatever else, but it took a character who at this point, I don't even think you could consider a B character in Mantis. Just this basically nothing, blink and you miss it kind of character.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, she also hasn't had time to develop on screen like the rest of the Guardians. Like she was introduced in the second act of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
And she didn't have that much screen time.
She plays a pretty big role in Infinity War.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? When she's sitting on Thanos' shoulders, kind of brainwashing him.
In the grand scheme of the film, she's got minimal screen time compared to other characters.
But took that character and elevated her to we all adore Mantis now, kind of, because she really is the main. Drax comes along with her, but Mantis really is the main character of this story.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it works and it's brilliant. It's so good in a way that only James Gunn could do, right? Let's take a character that nobody really knows, nobody cares about, as what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy in the first place, and was and make them the central point, and everyone's gonna love it. And it succeeds. The weird thing for me was, timeline wise, this seems to take place certainly post Endgame.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And
there's no Gamora, so
there's no Gamora, and I was just
there's also, we have Swole Groot. Swole Groot's kind of a dead giveaway that this happens post Endgame.
I was just some of the reactions to when the ship comes in and lands on Earth. Yeah, that's something you're going to whip your phone out and take, whatever. But there was several Earth interactions to the Guardians that were it was these people were discovering for the first time that they're not living in the world that you and I live in.
Yeah, well, the fact that they
like,
were shocked to see a spacecraft.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
dude,
the Battle of New York happened how long ago?
Yeah, and then half of you were blipped away, and then Thanos, there was like that all happened, and there's the Avenger. You live in a world where there's an Incredible Hulk.
So I just had a thought. Maybe there's a fear there that they're not sure if it's friendly or foe. But at the same time, if it's just kind of peacefully gliding overhead, how's that? That feels like it's just a fairly normal. I guess it wouldn't be a normal occurrence.
Not normal, people. But this is the world you live in now.
Yeah,
like
it shouldn't be utter shock.
Yeah, so that was a little janky, I thought. But
when they're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, they're not even recognized. Like Thanos, or sorry, not Thanos. You mentioned Thanos. So Drax gets confused for the God of War. What's his name?
Kratos?
Kratos, yeah.
Kratos?
By somebody. Like, hey, can we get a picture of you as Kratos? Is like I guess they have kind of similar tattoos.
That's just LA though, right? Like you could walk down people wouldn't have batted an eye at Rocket. Like that was just that's LA. But yeah, so that happens.
There's a bit of a heartbreaking moment there too, though, when they see the person dressed up as Captain America and they're like super excited to see an old friend, only to realize it's not.
Yeah, that was sad. The Kevin Bacon stuff happens. Kevin Bacon's hilarious in this, playing, probably a slightly exaggerated version of himself, but that's
definitely
what you do.
Man, can we not? Kevin Bacon is like
Hollywood royalty.
He's so good. He's great.
The biggest revelation I think that should come out of this holiday special is not that Kevin Bacon is canon. Not even that Henry Winkler is canon. But Batman and Bruce Wayne are canon in the MCU.
They've done this before, though. I feel like the DC characters have been mentioned prior to this in the Marvel universe.
Possibly, yeah.
I can't remember where, but I'm almost positive they have been.
It was just I don't know. It was so funny, right? That he's a character in an MCU movie pretending to be a character from the DC universe. Like, I don't know. That was epic. It was so good. The comedy stuff between Drax and Mantis, right? With Drax with his little inflatable elf, and Mantis with her candy cane, and the debate over whether or not it's a man, and the flipping of the cop car, and then she offers them the candy cane as a peace offering, and like that was also good. Yeah. The first moment that makes me tear up, though, and I was like, it was just such an emotional moment for me, is when Peter first comes out and they're like turning the lights on and they start making it snow and they've turned it into this Christmas village, and you just see this like amazed, confused, bewilderment, in shock kind of expression on Peter's face, and it just, the more lights they turn on, it just continues to grow. And I was just like, what a sweet thing to do. Like the amount of work,
very
and
choreographed and staged. Like, okay, first we do this, and then once he realizes that, we do this.
And some of the members are a little reluctant. Like,
Nebula,
Nebula, but it was like, I don't know. It was like, this is a Christmas. Like that was the moment where it became official, where I was getting that Hallmark feel good feeling of like, they pulled off a Christmas miracle for him.
Yeah.
In this like, amazing way.
Yeah. That was a great scene. I like the scene prior to that, when they're coming back to nowhere with Kevin Bacon and having a conversation, and they realize Kevin Bacon isn't the hero he's been made out to be. He's an actor. Gross. Those are the worst kind of people.
Yeah, it's so meta.
They're their visceral response to the fact that he's an actor.
Yeah, it was so meta, but so good.
and then Mantis does the mind thing and tries to pretend you're an actual hero, and he starts acting.
Yeah, he's like a British soldier accent, from World War II.
Pretends to be Bruce Wayne, like you mentioned. Oh,
yeah,
so funny.
And it's like, no, just be yourself. Yeah, that's good. And then, I mean, the one-liners all throughout this, right? Like after that, they're like during that scene, they're like, "Oh, you're the worst. Like I hate you, Kevin Bacon." And then when they reveal Kevin Bacon to Peter, right? The present opens, and Drax is like, "Look, it's Kevin Bacon, who we totally don't hate."
Yeah. Oh man, Drax is. John Cena's done a great job as Drax.
So is Dave Bautista, the actor that plays him.
Well, who did I say?
You said John Cena. That's Peacemaker.
Different wrestler. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Dave Bautista. Yeah, does a great job of portraying him.
Yeah,
and it's such great writing to kind of bring the character to life. I just love it so the taking things literally, and
he doesn't have a sarcastic bone in his body.
Yeah, it sounds like sarcasm, but if you know the character, he's being literal. Or trying to be his lies aren't, they come across sarcastic, but they're just he's just trying to bend the truth. He's not trying to be sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so sure. Funny.
And then we get a musical number from Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
And that was that
was cool.
There's a part where it gets a little hokey just because, Kevin Bacon, the turnaround, the transition that they need to do from Kevin Bacon being, terrified and kidnapped to relieved to be going home. To calling the fact that I like that they addressed, they're like, oh yeah, we need to put a satellite dish on the front of the ship that explains why he's getting cell service.
Well, it's not in the front. It's in orbit.
yeah, because the phone rang and instantly I turned and looked at Brienne before they even address before even Kevin Bacon is like, how in the hell am I getting service? I was like, I looked at Brienne and I was like, what? But yeah, that was.
But I mean, it also answers a question in She-Hulk, the Hulk is on a jet or on a spacecraft in the middle of space talking to She-Hulk on his cell phone. Yeah. So it kind of answers that question too.
That question as well.
Like I said earlier, it answers these little questions that aren't pivotal to the franchise. They don't need to be answered, but they're just little otherwise fan theories are thrown out there. So we get this answer about how do cell phones work in space.
Yeah. Just puts a little bow on things.
Yeah. There was another one the Peter Quill getting his guns. There's a few other little questions that are posed that are answered in this that kind of just make the world feel a little bit more real. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So I talked about the first scene that made me emotional.
Yeah.
I feel like it's obvious what the second one is.
Groot giving gifts.
Yeah. Yeah. Those incredible little dioramas that he's somehow managed to, no, but those were amazing. It was he's giving the best, the guy who's got arguably the worst dexterity out of any of them for putting together small little delicate things has created this fantastic, especially the Russian doll one where it was a diorama of him opening the diorama of him opening the diorama.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Good. Have you watched the I Am Groot series?
No, I watched one episode, I think. And I was like, this is cute, but I don't have time.
The whole, for those that aren't aware, this isn't the same Groot from the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
He is Groot's offspring. He is that Groot's offspring. This is a new being, new consciousness, new soul.
Yeah, he's basically a sapling that they gathered from.
Yeah, a seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he is like, he's got his own unique personality, his own tastes, his own way of dealing with the world. It's some like
his own protein supplements, apparently.
In the I Am Groot series, he's pretty kind of clever and crafty, and like he likes to make crafts. So it kind of like they're just kind of building on that aspect of this new character.
Yeah, they leaned into it.
These crafts.
Yeah. No, the scene that made me so emotional, obviously, was the Peter and Mantis.
Yeah.
You know, when she reveals to him that they're siblings, and she's not entirely sure how he's going to take it.
Yeah.
And he says, like, the perfect Christmas movie line. And he just hugs her and says, "Are you kidding me? That's the greatest Christmas gift I could have ever gotten."
Yeah.
And at first I was like, is it? But then I was like, yeah, this is...
For him?
It is now his only family. Like, it is actual genuine family.
Yeah. Genetic family, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was like, yeah. Like I said, no tears, like, fell. But my eyes were getting pretty watery. I was like, man, this is up there as far as like emotional MCU moments, and it's happening in a ridiculous over-the-top Christmas special.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I'll
So
probably
good.
watch it again before December's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Did you watch it with your family?
No, I watched it by myself.
Oh, so yeah, you got to show.
Ada hasn't watched any MCU content. She doesn't. I don't think she's even watched any Marvel stuff.
Oh, wow.
She's read a few kind of child appropriate comic books, but yeah, it's a little above, like, the content of the MCU is a little bit above her emotional range right now, I think.
Well, she could watch I Am Groot.
Oh yeah, she loved that stuff.
That's, and then there's nothing awful in like, what kid doesn't need to see Peter Parker turning into dust and floating away into nothing? Yeah. Do you have, like, I know it seems like a short review, but like it's so hard to say anything about it aside from just listing all the awesome. Like, I don't have any issues with it.
I want to say it was too short, but I like this kind of more short form storytelling for like visual storytelling.
Well, it's better to be left wanting more, right?
Well, and like you're forced to make your storyline cleaner and more streamlined and just more succinct, like you can't fill it with clutter and things that aren't necessary.
Yeah, you don't need all these B stories.
Yeah, like with Andor, you've got two storylines running through that series.
Oh, at least
that you could write out, and the story of the show would be just as good.
Just as good, yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have time for that in this little 30-minute bit.
Yeah.
This standalone 30-minute bit. Like if it was a TV show, I'm sure we'd get all kinds of that stuff. But it's 30 minutes, that's all you get. Write a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You're not going to start, like, you're not going to give us backstory to that band that played in the opening scene.
No,
right?
No,
you don't need matter. To. You're not going to give us shots of Groot pounding back protein shakes and lifting weights,
which clearly he is.
Yeah, he's gone from looking like his old man, skin and lanky and lean, to being football player bro looking for the next kegger.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so then here's the question. on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rank the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special?
Oh, man, like an easy 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
All right.
And you?
I didn't know if you're gonna. I'm like, this is a two-way street here,
just
pal.
Gonna jump in.
I would give it a 9.
You're so polite. You're always waiting to be asked.
Yeah.
You just want to be recognized for.
I need to feel special, you know.
Yeah.
I need to. I give it a 9. 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah. It was. It was everything it should have been, and nothing that it shouldn't have been. And it was fun. It was ridiculous, but so are it's the type of holiday special that would only work for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Right.
Yeah. Well, I could see it working with Scott Lang and Ant-Man, like an Ant-Man. Like maybe they'll do that next year. Because Scott's kind of a goofy guy, and he's got a family, and I think that could work. You could do it with some other characters, but it would be more of a Christmas drama, serious drama, or rom-com kind of thing.
Kidnapping Kevin Bacon wouldn't work though.
No,
like that's only a Guardians of the Galaxy type thing.
Yeah,
cool. Well, thank you for listening to this short but sweet and God, so happily overjoyed to have watched this and that it exists. Review of Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special. Make sure you check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know, all the things that Pete would normally say. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, merch. Like the episode, leave a review. You know, those things.
All the stuff. All the
things
stuff.
that spread the holiday love.
Yeah.
Speaking of holiday love, as soon as we wrap this, I'm putting on some pants and I'm getting in the car and I'm going to go watch David Harbour in Violent Night.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Yeah. What do you mean, lucky bastard? We're reviewing it tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I look forward to watching that. I'm going to be skipping listening to that. I don't listen to our podcast, part of the podcast. I still listen to you and Pete rattle on.
You know that it's supposed to be you and I reviewing that, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought you and Pete were doing it.
No, Pete doesn't watch those movies. It's got bad words in it.
Man.
Okay, we might be postponing that review, but it'll come.
I'll have to see because I don't know if it's coming to Hanover.
Oh.
Which means I got to go to On Sound, which means there's more work involved.
Yeah, like meeting up with Tim DeArmond along the way
or something. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyways, it is coming. Yeah. It'll come at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be looks good. Anyway, remember people, human trafficking is never a good Christmas gift.